This is part 10, and this is the last part of my series on estrangement is quietly becoming an epidemic. But it's not the end of me talking about this. Estrangement is affecting way too many families, and it needs to be talked about. In this part, we're talking about one of the hardest realities in estrangement, living without closure while keeping love open. Because not every story gets a clean ending. Not every relationship gets repair. And sometimes the person who wants closure can't get it. Most people assume that's only the parent, but the truth is, it can be either side. Sometimes, parents are the ones left with silence and unanswered questions. And sometimes, an adult child cycles through no contact so many times that eventually the parent steps back. And when the adult child finally reaches out again, the parent won't engage. So if you're watching this and you feel shut out, whether you're the parent or the adult child, this part is for you. Here's the first truth. Closure isn't always something another person can give you. Sometimes closure is something you create, not by pretending it didn't hurt, but by deciding your life won't be held hostage by unanswered questions. And this is where people get confused. Love and access are not the same thing. You can love someone and still accept that contact isn't safe, healthy, or possible right now. You can forgive and still not trust. You can hope for healing and still stop chasing. So what does living without closure look like? 1. Name what's true without rewriting it. You don't have to turn yourself into the hero or the villain or the victim, and you don't have to turn the other person into a monster either. You can simply tell the truth. This happened, it hurt, and it changed us. 2. Choose dignity over the chase. If you've owned your part, said what's true, and you've shown willingness, there comes a point where chasing becomes self-abandonment. Sometimes the strongest sentence is, I love you, but I can't keep breaking myself to prove it. And 3, leave room for reconnection without chasing it. That might mean one respectful message, a gentle check-in once in a while, or giving full space, whatever is healthiest. The key is no pressure, no performance, no punishment. And I want to say this clearly to both sides. If you're the parent who's been cut off, or if you're the adult child who's trying to come back and the bridge isn't there anymore, it doesn't mean the love wasn't real. It may mean the other person is protecting their nervous system, still healing, or not ready to trust you or themselves again. This can apply to both sides. Sometimes closure looks like accepting, I may never get the conversation I want, but I can still become a whole person. Because real healing isn't everyone back together at any cost. Real healing is truth, safety, and dignity for everyone involved. That's all for now, but it's not the end. And until next time, blessed be.